We're joined by Esther Lovato of the women's tennis team. The Lady Flames getting ready to partake in the Conference USA Championships down in Miami this week. First off, Esther, thank you for joining us here. You've been here 5 years at Liberty. You're in grad school right now. What's been your experience like here, and why has Liberty been such a good fit for you?
Well, Liberty is unlike any school. I mean, just the atmosphere here. Also, the girls on the team are so uplifting. It's like a home away from home, like another family. Yeah.
So you got your undergrad, now you're in grad school studying your MBA. Outside of tennis and your classwork, what do you enjoy doing?
Well, other than resting or sleeping, I love to play pickleball with the girls, have like game nights, movie nights, or we just grill and eat together, like just hanging out. Yeah.
Well, this team and this university obviously moving Conference USA. You've had a lot of success in the league this year at 15-5, 5-0 in Conference USA play. What's been the season like for this team as you continue to chase those championships?
It's been great. I mean, something that we keep repeating to ourselves is just the heart that we have and the fight we have on the court is unlike any team. And we've just been going into every match, just playing for the girls beside us and giving our everything.
The old adage, Esther, is you're only as good as your last time out. And this team had a good trip out to the West, beating UTEP and New Mexico State. So take us through those couple of days and what it was like to get those 2 wins out West.
I mean, it's great winning. When we first came, the altitude was high. There was a lot of wind. There was a lot of factors going on that we weren't used to. Never played these teams before because we're in a new conference. So there was a lot of things going on, adversity, but we just focused on what we could control and went out there and gave our best.
And how about the championship run this week? I mean, this is what it's all about. This is why you grind in the preseason and you get all these reps in the weight room and here on the court. So preparing for the Conference USA Championships, what is it going to take to pull out a championship?
I mean, you know, like you said, all the hours of practice, lift, all the matches that have built up into this moment. Also, this being our last year, a couple of us girls, it means a lot to us especially. But I think it's just the fight for each other that we have, you know, going out on the court and just leaving it all there. No regrets, yeah.
Now joined by the head coach of the women's tennis team, Maren. And Jeff, so good to catch up with you. A couple of games out west, matches with UTEP and New Mexico State. Recap that as you prepare for the Conference USA Championship this week.
Well, it was a long trip. I mean, we had a lot of driving and flying, but it was well worth it. The girls played really well. There's a lot of adversity, the altitude, the wind, all of that, but I think that made us stronger. It made us a better team. I think we competed really hard against 2 very quality teams, and I think it was a great type of preparation for us for the conference tournament coming up.
Take us through this season right now. Kind of the cliff notes, Jeff. 15-5, 5-0 in Conference USA. Pretty happy, I would think, kind of how things turned out here before the conference championship.
I think so. I think it's been like any season, it's a building process, and so we're growing throughout the season. And I think that this time of the year, we're better than we were in January and last fall, and that's exactly what I want. And so I think the season has been successful in terms of winning, but I think what's most important for me is the growth that the girls have had, and they've really matured as players, as individuals, and so I think we're as prepared as we can be for the tournament.
Jeff, you've seen this athletics department grow from the Big South, the ASUN, now Conference USA. From a tennis standpoint, how competitive is Conference USA, and what type of fit do you feel like Liberty is in that conference?
Well, it's a great conference. I think one thing that I notice is the depth is really good. You know, there's a lot more depth, and of course FIU is the team to beat at this point. They're a top 25 team. They've been top 25 for a long time, so it's great to be able to have that type of competition and set up for us. But I think we are in contention to be able to win this thing as well, and the girls are ready for it.
As we prepare here, got flights flying over us here, but the temperature right now about 80, 85 degrees here in Lynchburg. Really preparing you for what you're going to see in Miami this week. What's the prep like as you get ready for the championship coming up?
Well, I think right now the girls are playing great, so I think it's more of a maintenance type of thing. We're not really trying to introduce anything new. We're really making sure that they're feeling good about what they're doing on the court right now, that they feel healthy. So we've been doing a lot of things to kind of prepare them health-wise, you know, for the tournament. But I think a lot of it is a lot of that is done for the most part. It's more just mentally locking in and being ready, and the matches that have been leading up to this have helped us to do that.